It was an incredible World Conference on Human Rights, United Nations Conference, and there were feminists from all around the world. And the atmosphere was incredibly creative, but also difficult because of all the issues. And why it was important for us working on male violence is that on that conference, the UN officially voted to adopt the famous declaration on elimination of violence against women, which is the document for us to work on male violence like a basis. And so practically we were enthusiastic feminists who wanted to make a world without male violence and any kind of discrimination whatsoever. So this is our energy. And then we knew very well that in order to do that, we need to get together and network and collaborate and make the ways how to do that. So therefore the network was already the best example.
For me the first entrance was the preparatory meeting for Beijing, 1994. Yes, when I met Rosa, and that was for me the first exposure to the issue of violence against women, and also at that time we were quite a big delegation also from Poland, and we were encouraged to create various networks to prepare shadow reports. And I also learned at that meeting, I remember, that's what I very much liked, the definition which was adopted earlier. Because always it was my feeling cooperating with human rights organizations that they only stress this public abuses of human rights. They didn't notice that women more often suffer abuses at home. And this should be also considered human rights abuse. So for me it was like a and when we were preparing for the Beijing, as you said, it was really a perfect time to create networks because we were supposed to fight for the right language in the Beijing document. It will be the background for our future work as women's human rights organizations.
So then it was 96, and there was a small group of 6 of us. It was carefully chosen that we were 2 feminists from the East, so-called ex-East Europe, and others. And that was a meeting where we set up the feminist aims, but really values and ethics. And we decided that practically the definition of male violence against women is rooted in the unequal distribution, historical distribution of power between men and women, and therefore violence against women is an instrument of oppression of women in general, was our political statement, and we were all 5 of us very intense radical feminists. So WAVE was set up by feminists, which also means that the process, how we work, is equally important as the aim, because we want to live it, to create in every moment a different life and different world with how we communicate with each other, and as well and what we produce. So that was really a great meeting in Utrecht, and then at that conference I realized that I don't know much about families in the East because of all this history, and therefore we are organized sort of a WAVE Eastern European Conference in Belgrade next year. And it was really incredible because we have the similar past of social business, so therefore there is something connecting, though it was different, but then of course male violence is always connecting us because this forms the same. So that was fantastic. And then the next one was 98, and that was in Vienna. And so
the first conference.
Yes, the first conference. So So that these are all years of the beginnings. Each year there was something very important. So
For me, also very important was that the wave aim was to also strengthen the women's rights organization working on violence against women.
and I was at that time in the Autonomous Women's Center, and working directly with women as a counselor and with the whole team directly with women. So we were also then. So the fact that they started with connecting women's specialized, which we then later on called women's specialized organization, working directly because these are the most invisible ones. And our work is crucial because this emotional support that we give women gives women energy to think who they are and who they want to be in life without violence, and how to take women's human rights, but only after emotional support. So we always knew that we isolated and we never get enough support or validation from anybody, state, society, friends, and so having a network of which meant SOS hotlines, rape crisis center, and shelters, and so that was really incredible. So I thought it was top, and also then parallel to connect with researchers and with women feminists who were in academia, so to connect our knowledges on a sisterly level. That's ideal. So our starting point was fantastic.
And then we added this component of advocacy work also with the preparation for the Istanbul Convention. So I think that was also the further development of our WAVE network.
Then we get to this question: how did we use WAVE? First of all, we were also inspired to make our own network in Serbia with 25 organizations, small women's organizations, specialized organizations, and who work directly with women. And many of the groups are also part of WAVE, so most of them. And also it was this whole idea that we are not anymore isolated, but we are part of Europe. And especially in those small places where we come from, and I'm particularly in the post-war zone, and language which nobody speaks, Polish too. So and many other, of course, countries. So WAVE is like a feminist forum where we exchange from all different points of view, different, and also our works, and also we come to the meetings and we love to see each other and to embrace and to take care of each other.
Yeah, it's very important.
Gentle and dance together. So it's because our work is so difficult, and so you have at least a couple of days in this international forum, feminist forum, so it's really
to get a new energy when you come to your home country to carry out your work. That's very important, but it's also important to learn from the failures and the good practices in other countries, so to not discover everything on your own, but to have good and bad examples.
I mean, we learn so much, especially we who are coming after some countries, some feminist movements. We really didn't have to go through many of those phases because it was already there, and we said, oh yes, no, the only thing we really had to see how to
adopt it to our situation.
Yes, so it was really fantastic. And for the future, one of my worries, of course, the neoliberal capital wave, which is taking up everything. So there's corporate values that come with the money to the NGO organizations and WAVE as the NGO. It's really a new reality that we have to take in account every day. with a huge resistance, because the money they give us, comes with their rules. I call them slavery rules. So therefore, we have to invent ways how to be disobedient and how to resist their rules and their values. These are the values of the money, of the profit, and liberal values, which flatten all of the oppressions. You know, and also revolutionary desires, because you have to work to prove them and to have new money and to fill out 25 forms or 125 forms, and so you have no more time to go on the street. So that's the point, and we know that's the point. So it's really important to stay alert on all these tricks that the corporate money brings with itself to our organizations. And also their aims, what we should do. How many times we had to refuse money because they said, no, we don't want to do that.
So we need strong women's rights organization, which ways they work on the feminist principle, and we need also to work more on building our constituency, which would help us to be financially independent from the government money, and from the EU money or other donors' money.
Yeah, foreign donors also give.
Yes, if we have actually, after our problems and harassment of the government, have much more now individuals, people who are supporting us. And I really think it's a good way to go, because we could be more independent and build our constituency, understand and share our values. So we will make the whole movement bigger. So we are not just the women's rights organization, but we have the whole group of other people who support us, who share our values. So for me, this is very important.
So it's a good news from Poland, where there are many bad news.
So we didn't fail, although the government wanted us.
Not only that,
but we succeeded to rebuild. I hope it will be still the case after the election.
Bravo.
But for my wishes for WAVE, it is that we are becoming stronger and more influential also on the legislative level, on the EU and Council of Europe, to have stronger mechanism to really push the government not only to sign various documents but also to implement it. And I hope our values one day, our WAVE values and principles, will be more universal, and we don't have to fight for it, but to maintain it and celebrate and have more time for work on implementation of gender equality standards and prevention, education, instead of just fighting the clash that we do now. It's actually not only now.